Because you got a very high tolerance when it comes to spice.
Yeah, except for Reaper. The Reaper the Princess Chicken down in Nashville, that was extreme. That was not comfortable coming out.
Nashville hot chicken is good, but you can't go crazy spicy.
Yeah, well, the actual Nashville hot chicken, they call it Princess Chicken, and that trumps all what everybody calls Nashville across the whole country. Yeah. Well, they told me the locals told me that that's what the authentic Nashville hot is called.
So they sent you to the hottest place.
They did.
So don't believe them. They're not eating that every day.
Yeah.
Nashville hot chicken is not. It's hot, but it's not.
Yeah. I guess
right.
When we went on a tourist tour across the city or whatever, the bus driver was the one that told us the backstory of how Nashville hot chicken came about, which was really interesting. So it's called Princess Chicken because this prince and his wife moved to the States for whatever reason, and she caught him cheating one time and was so pissed off, she ordered the maids or their employees or whatever to gather the worst spices and herbs and to mix them together. And she put it on his food one time for dinner and served it to him and thinking he was going to croak. Well, turns out it backfired and he ended up loving it. And from there on, it eventually evolved into Princess Chicken, a.k.a. Nashville Hot Chicken. And the secret recipe...
Sure that's just not a bus tail? I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, we got to this point in our country, and this is just my opinion, where sources of information aren't vetted.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way,
I can tell you right now.
It's probably bullshit.
No. I can tell you right now, it's a bullshit story.
Yeah.
And if you tell it, I put it online, and somebody else puts it online, I'll try to spread it. Like today, look at this. This is. Read it.
All right, I'm ready.
Literally caught it. Which now is it? Oh,
wait, what's going on?
What the hell? Oh my god. That's so outlandish.
What up? Yeah, what up?
That's just not happening. Would you see what I'm saying? That's funny that you were just talking about that.
I would.
And I was just like, well, not everything people put online.
Right.
All right, let's do this. All right, you're starting it off. You have the first story.
Yeah.
Let's have fun with this.
All right, that's it.
Everybody's visual is on.
Yeah, I turned mine off.
Oh, I get the high chair.
You need it.
They always said, if women don't find me handsome, they'll sure find me handy. Yeah, we're Gucci.
Oh yeah, we are.
All
right. We gotta figure our lives out.
Clearly.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
You like that?
I do. The official badge.
Yeah. I bet tag.
Not big. So, all right, y'all. It's your boys at Actual Factual here. Me, B, and Uncle Boozy here. We have a special guest here. We're thankful to be here at Domestic Inc. down in Richland Center, Wisconsin. Grant has blessed us with food, and he's going to just join in, chime in, and have a good chat with us.
Actual Factual.
So tell us a little bit about your business here.
Well, I wouldn't say so much as a business as a passion of love, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So basically, we're a fully licensed private studio. We specialize in basically giving the client the comfort to be themselves. I've always felt like, if you're doing a tattoo and you're uncomfortable and the client's uncomfortable, it's not going to come out right. So that's why anytime that I do tattoo someone, I want to meet them first. We have a consultation. I sit down. I see the importance of the tattoo, what the meaning is behind it, and if it's something that I want to do. You know what I mean? Because It's like, I don't want to be just a carbon copy printer. You know what I mean?
Cookie cutter?
Yeah, cookie cutter, and then it's like you pick it up off the wall, and then You pick it, I stick it, eh? No, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. So, and that also gives, because like, look at it this way. Sometimes the tattoos are emotional. Let's take, for instance, you have emotional tattoos. You don't want a bunch of people walking in while you're sitting there crying over a lost one. That doesn't make you feel good at all. So what we do is we offer you that peace of mind that it's private, and also that anything that you share here, say here, it stays here. You know what I mean? And it's a more comfortable experience, I feel, for not only me, the artist, but also the client. So we established in I think it was 2021.
Okay, so fairly new.
Yeah, fairly new. I've been tattooing now altogether going on my 4th year. And so far it's been great. I've met a lot of great people. Met some awful people too. But that's anywhere you go these days. You know what I mean? You can't pick and choose what people are like. But what we can do here at Domestic Ink is right now we're offering a discount on any whereabouts or any locations. I'm not even joking here. Okay, so like if you can tell me where a group of are staying or just one digit in particular, and you give me leading information that leads to me borrowing, that's awesome, because and I'm gonna hook you up on ink, just for the simple fact that at first he's gonna be upset. He's gonna be like, oh, I was kidnapped and da 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 da.
Like pull up with the no windows van at the gas station.
The rape van. That's the
Chester on the side.
Yeah, that's the fuck your couch man. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is dude, he wasn't kidnapped. No. They don't really have rights. They're little people. You know what I mean? They do. They say they do. So they say they do, but not really. And at first, the man's gonna hate me.
I think so.
Yeah,
that is a guarantee.
And he's going to hate my wife, and he's going to say, I was kidnapped, but we're going to keep him down in the basement, just for now. And the thing is we got to break him down slow. This is going to be a process. Mentally and physically. So this is going to be a process. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame in a glass case frame a butler suit. And I'm going to be like, that's what your goal is here. You know what I mean? If you want to wear the suit, and that's where we broke him down at that point to where he's comfortable, where I don't have to chain him up anymore.
So it's like Stockholm Syndrome?
Basically, well, no, he just gets mentally, we're his family now. We beat him down
right,
so bad.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, so then, because at first, for at least a year, I'm going to have a chain. Because he'll try to run. You know what I mean? And I'm going to fuck with him. I'm going to put a pillowcase over his head. We'll take him out to a field, and we'll be like, go, you're free, run. And he'll start running away, with his little legs, and then I'm just going to trip him. And then, then I'm going to just be like, how did you get out here? Who brought you out here? You get in that van. We're going to talk about this when we get home. And then me and my wife will do the good cop, bad cop scenario. I'll be down there. I'll be like, so who took you out to the field? Tell me now, and you'll get your peanut butter and jelly for the night. And then my wife will come down, and she'll be like, oh my God, he is so mean. I swear to God, I'm so sorry about this. Like just tell him who took you out there.
Shrimp.
Yep. And here's the thing: he's not going to get a special name. It's going to be, you know what I mean? And imagine this. Imagine how cool this would be. Imagine how Kid Rock had. He had a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. We out here in the hood. So imagine how cool this would be. You're sitting there, you're at a party, and the music comes up with a butler hat and a butler suit with a tail, and he's got a little tray of cocaine, and he says, "Line, sir," and you can just lean right over. Okay, good. Go.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Isn't it that are happily would do that?
Yeah, for money. Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Without actually having to tie them in the basement. I'm sure there's some willing. I'm just trying to be polite.
Yep,
chain them in the basement. All that. Yep. Isn't there that will do that? So why wouldn't you just go for the willing?
Because the willing wants money. They always want money. They're greedy.
Well, yeah, look at the Leprechaun.
Yeah, exactly. Arr, the leprechaun. They be living like a by on the bridge.
It is this pot of gold.
Yeah. It is true.
It is this pot of gold.
Well, here's the thing, too. When the actually gets broken down, I'm going to, literally, okay, so I got a briefcase, and I'm going to fill it with nothing but $1 bills. and he'll be handcuffed to the arm at all times. And I'll be talking. Let's say we're doing a business deal, right? And I'll be like, hit him. And he'll open it up and he'll be like, $1 for your thoughts. And then I look at the guy and be like, the just gave you $1 for your thoughts. Now, what are your thoughts? You know, that's his signature move. $1 for your thoughts. You know, and then, okay. Let's say this. Let's say you're having a bad day, right? I'll be like, Alex, you look like you've had a terrible day. Would you like to kick my?
What?
Yeah, you can kick him. Yeah, you can kick him, just not in the head, because I spent a lot of time on this one, and I don't want him getting injured. But if you would like to punt kick him in the ass, by all means, get over here. Come here, Alex. Come here. You know how much better your day would be, on how great you would feel after kicking him. Oh, dude, look how far he just flew.
There's a lot of thought going on.
I almost feel like I'd be picking on my own kind. I almost feel like I'd be picking on my own kind.
You are in the high chair.
Yeah, you are. If you were seriously, if you were 8 inches shorter, you were already on the fucking board. Yeah. You know what I mean? We got locations, but not.
Jordan's driving, so we can leave him.
Yeah, I think this group of people fucked with me because they said that there was a gated community over by Hillsborough. And I swear to God, and they said they have an 8-foot tall fence. So I used to have a drone, you know. Yep. So I was in Hillsborough flying drones all over looking for this hill and dish. Yet to my avail. So if anyone knows, and here's the thing, we're not gonna take one of the good communities, not one of the outstanding ones. We want one that no one's gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where'd Earl go?
So is that
a hobo? Huh?
Hooker?
No, I don't want to.
No, he wants
a hobo. I'm joking, because what people won't miss.
Yeah,
like the streetwalker.
Yeah, like that. The homeless one. The homeless one.
Like, you get where I'm going. Actually, it's not Nashville, it's Smallville.
Yeah, I know. Hey, we can even start a show. We can do a show on it and call it Hobo Hunter. Hobo Midget Hunter. Now listen, right here, you got to sneak up on them, mate. This one's very, very alert. Notice how we're going to unzip the tent. We're just going to sneak. You're all right, fella. You know, you're all right. So this is a strong one, this one. And you have strength, dude. You got to watch out for that.
I got to ask, how many years have you premeditated this?
Oh, it started out in a dark dream.
I'm not saying that I ain't got one in the basement right now. I can't confirm that nor deny it. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying it's a work in progress.
You quiet down now. No, I really don't. I don't have one yet, but it's going to happen. It's coming.
But you give discounts for it if somebody were to tip you up.
Discounts? I mean, dude, if it leads to the capture.
It's a finder's fee.
If it leads to the capture of them, not only are you going to get a discount, we're going to hook you up for free. You get a gift certificate. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's how serious this is, you know.
As someone that took a couple classes, and I have no degree, what did this have to do with you?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, I'm just saying.
They're just awesome. They're awesome. And they're not like, they don't have full rights, you know. They're not like.
They got half their rights?
Yeah, they got half. Dude, they got the 3-foot COVID rule. Why do we have the 6-foot? You know what I mean? That ain't even fair. It's like, back up, midget. I'm the 3 feet man. You know, and I gotta be 6 feet away from you. What the shit is that? You know. But anyway, so long story short, that's just a discounted opportunity here at Domestic Cake that we're offered, and we'll probably get, if you bring me we're best friends. You know what I mean? Like, dude, we want to go do karate in the garage. Yes. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Have you ever tatted a?
No. It would be too hard. It would be almost impossible because I'd be sitting there shaking like. So who's your family?
You're doing that shaking pretty well. Have you ever had sex with?
No, that's disgusting. Actually, I won't down degrade them just because they don't have rights.
But you will lock them up in the basement.
Not lock them up.
Just the hobo.
Yeah, chain him up until he learns he ain't going nowhere. It's like, give it up. You ain't going nowhere.
Hey, I'm doing you a solid. You were on the streets. Now you have a home.
Exactly. With a bologna sandwich or peanut butter and jelly every day, your choice? I don't think so. Where are you going to get that? You ain't going to get that anywhere else. This is fucking 5-star, baby. You know? They say it takes $75 to house an inmate, right?
Yeah. I
was like, now it is. That's when I sat my time. You know, this was back when I was 17, so that was a long, long time ago. But back then, they used to say that it was for Rock County inmates, because Sauk County turned around and was renting all those beds when they first built the jail, and they were saying $75 a day, a house and inmate. I'm like, where is this $75? Just give me the $75. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
crap, where is that money going to? Not to the food and not to the freaking mattresses. You know what I mean?
Right.
And definitely not on my canteen slip.
So, no, go ahead.
No, I got no dad.
I was gonna ask you, what's your favorite kind of style of tattoo?
Black and gray. Gray wash, most definitely.
So like this?
Yeah, gray wash, exactly like that. And the reason behind that is I'm good at color. I don't mind doing color, but it's messy, it's expensive, and it's messy.
That's the same way I feel about signaling.
That's racist. This man does not own a color TV. I knew it. What is going on around here? So yeah. With that being said, have you ever seen Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
That's a racist movie. That was funny earlier. Earlier, he's like, yeah, he's also in Field of Dreams. I'm like, that's a racist movie. He's like, wait a minute, I've seen it a million times. How? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
I was just pulling straws.
Yeah. But no, so yeah, with coloring and tattooing, I like doing traditional Japanese with colored. That's fun because you get to use big needles, like 27 mags, and really, really lay a lot of ink.
You like sticking people?
No, I don't.
Oh.
No, I like poking them.
Oh. I know you drilled me. I was gonna say, I remember.
You got to stick it before you lick it. You got to punch it before you munch it. Oh, I do. Oh, okay. But that's the way that goes. No, I do. Okay. But so no, colors is really messy, really expensive, and there are some amazing color artists out there. Take for instance Anthony Delion, American.
Yep.
Amazing. That guy is from outer space or something. I don't know. He's got a talent that I wish I had. You know what I mean? Especially with color. With black and gray, gray wash, I'm getting there. I have some work. Just another artist, Kamikaze. He's an amazing artist. But I'm getting there. I mean, for the little time that I've been doing it,
yep.
A lot of people are really happy with the work that I'm doing. And I can only progress, not degress. You know what I'm saying? And that's, but it takes time. You got to study. You got to always know what's new out there. Try different things. Basically put time and effort into it. And I couldn't be more happier. I was truly blessed with it.
Yeah.
And just the way that I got into it was just really crazy. And that is a crazy story.
What I guess for a little bit. Advice to any newer artists, or even like my cousin who's about my age that's been doing it for just a couple years and just kind of in her infancy or guinea pig phase. Mm-hmm. She does great work. I mean, as you see, you did this arm, and she did this arm basically.
Yeah.
It's like if you had any advice to anybody out there that's relatively more newer than you to tatting, what would it be?
Just take it serious. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. Is like, dude, it's not a game. It's not a joke. You're actually doing something that's going to affect somebody and could infect somebody if you're not taking it serious. You're doing it. Essentially, you're doing an operation on somebody. It is like a surgery. You got to land that needle into the dermis layer, and you see with tattoo artists. The reason a lot of people don't understand why is the tattoo so expensive. We got to do art, not make a mistake. We don't get to erase. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but the material itself is expensive too. But dude, just the fact that you got to have such concentration and skill level to make sure that you can land that needle into the fourth layer of the skin and make sure that it's going to not be any flaws and it's going to be what the person wanted to bring a smile when they look in that mirror. And that's the most rewarding part of my job. And I'll be like, go check that out. Go check that out. And dude, I see him light up and I'm like, yeah, I nailed that one. That was good. That was good. I don't know about the last guy. He wasn't smiling, but this one's smiling.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I have no tattoos.
$5.
Okay. Thank you. But, okay, you compared doing a tattoo to surgery, right?
In a way.
Now, doctors tend to experiment on cadavers.
Yeah.
So when you start doing tattoos, do you just experiment on live humans, or what do you do?
Okay, so that's what I did, and this ain't for everybody. What I did is I bought a bunch of practice skin, right? And then I did one tattoo on practice kit. That was it. And then
So they have that thing out there?
What's
Practice kit?
Yeah, they got practice kit. You can actually get dead pigs, dead baby pigs.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, luckily I had my one of my best friends who's no longer here today. Rest in peace, senior. Great guy, one of the best I'd ever known. And anyway, yeah. So he said, "Hey, all right, and this guy is not your slunch. You know, you don't want to fuck with him. You know what I mean? He was no bullshit type of guy, but an awesome guy, like I said. And he said, "Man, I want you to do a diabetic tattoo right here for me." And I'm like,
"What is
you're
that?"
gonna diabetic. So in case he ever got into an accident, then the paramedics could say, "Hey, he's a diabetic."
Oh, gotcha.
You know, right on your skin. You know, so he's like, "And you know, if you mess this up, we're fighting, right?" And I'm like, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm like, "Oh, dude, it's gonna suck." Well, anyway, I did it, and it was today it was horrible. You know, like what I think. You know, but back then it was awesome, and he still rocked it, and it turned out better than some tattoo artists out there that call themselves professionals, actually, because just because somebody says they're a tattooist doesn't mean they really are. You know what I mean? But that's how. And then after that, I never touched fake skin again. I went and tried it once on fake skin, and then it was right to real skin. And not to say that I didn't sometimes go deep in the beginning, like a little bit, where it'd be like a little bit rough in one area. But my mentor once told me, he's like, I said, "Well, how are you gonna know you're in the dermis layer?" And he said, "Dude, you're just gonna know. You'll feel it." And I'm like, "Okay, you know, like thanks for the advice. You'll just feel it." And then one day, I forget who I was tattooing. I think it was my brother Twiggy. Rest in peace, Twiggy. Well, but I think I was tattooing his back, and we were doing a big ass line, and it looked like a bowling ball almost. We had to do a cover up. You know, so it was the most unorthodox place you'd want to put a line. You know, it was almost like a half tramp stamp, mid back tattoo. And I sat there and I just going along, and all of a sudden, it felt like the needle just like locked in, and I was like, I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, I hope I'm not hurting him, but he can take it. You know, it's my brother,
right?
And yeah, literally the tattoo healed within 7 days, and it healed beautifully, no pain, no nothing. So the next person I tattooed, I felt that again, and I'm like, I'm just gonna ride it out, not knowing what it did to Twiggy yet though, because I'm just like, I just had a good feeling about it. I'm like, I never felt this before, and then that person's tattoo healed beautifully, no problems, no issues. You know, not to say that when I first started out there was any problems or issues, but like I said, sometimes you go a little deep in an area, you know. So, but yeah, no,
So that was the dermal layer.
The dermis layer, yeah.
Dermis layer.
I'm nervous.
But
here's the thing with that. People think that, you know, they're like, man, I think I can tattoo. What people don't understand is for the first year when I got into it, 365 days, not one day off. I studied and I worked my blank off, you know what I mean? Because, like, dude, there was not one day that I took off, and I would be practicing literally 15 hours a day. I didn't do nothing but eat, sleep, and tattoo. And when I wasn't tattooing, I was studying. Study. So, yeah, I progressed really fast, more than most, but I was also a great artist even before that, you know, ever since I was a little kid. Like, in this town, I actually did the comic book sections for the newspaper and won a bunch of awards. Won a Nestle award for children's art, won a Hillshire Farm art, and that was funny because I forgot to put my name on it. And they loved it out of everybody's entry. They couldn't figure out who did it. You know, they knew it came from this district, this school, you know. And they were like, we shouldn't even honor this, but it was so good. We had to find out who did it, you know. And I had a friend, my best friend back then was Mike Paul. He lives right up the street. And he drew this tractor. And I kind of looked over on his page. I'm like, that's a cool tractor. Yep. And, you know, I just stole his tractor. You know, that was the only thing. But no, it was good. But yeah.
So would you say you're confident, cocky, or humble, or a little bit of all of the above?
All of the above. You're gonna get a little bit of mixture with the Blade Man, and that's what most people call me is Blade.
Why is that?
Yeah.
I think of the Marvel movie.
No, I've never seen the Marvel movie.
What? Have you?
Is that about what?
Blade.
Blade.
Yeah, the Blade.
That's his stuff.
I was thinking about Blade Runner. Remember Blade
No,
Runner?
Blade Runner, that's Harrison Ford.
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, that's not Blade Runner. Harrison Ford is Blade Runner.
Okay.
I reset that. That was racist.
Who invited him?
That's like racist.
But no, real talk. I don't know where I got. Well, I do know how I got it. I'm not going to speak to that.
Okay.
You know.
Yep.
No, I'm just playing. No, I just one day. Okay, actually, I can tell you how I came out with it is because when I got cancer and I went through that, like basically Grant died. He died, and like within a split second of knowing all in 24 hours, I got cancer, an eviction notice, and my ex-wife left me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a rough 24 hours to say the least, dude. And like I kind of wanted at that point, I was at a really low point in my life, and I was gonna actually take my life, you know. And I shut my eyes, and it felt like 6 hours or a long time, but it was actually like 6 seconds. And I opened them up, and I just screamed, I'm like, watch what I do now, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And something came ever since that day, dude. Like people ask me that knew me growing up, they're like, Rick, how you know how to weld? How you know how to build engines now? How you know how to do tattooing? How you know how to do construction? Because everything in here I built, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like, what the crap, dude? You know, but ever since that day, like I said, I closed my eyes, and when I opened them, I said, watch what I'm going to do now, motherfuckers. That's why I love that tattoo. It says, give them hell. You know what I mean? When I didn't have a chance to survive, they said that I wasn't going to beat it. Well, 36 chemotherapies later, I beat it, you know, and
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's just basically after that, it was I haven't watched TV, I haven't watched a movie in probably 8 years.
Oh, wow.
You know, so I don't, still to this day, from the moment I wake up to when my feet hit the ground, they don't stop until I lay my head down. You know what I mean? Let's go, go, go. That's why I got to get golfing here in a little bit.
Oh,
but yeah, I still got, I got 9 more holes to do. I did 18 this morning. I got 9 more to go. And that's really like a decompression for me too, you know, because artists, everyone goes through things, you know what I mean? Everybody's, you know, and a lot of people like to hide the trauma and stuff that they're going through in life, which is probably, ain't nobody want to hear about it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why they have paid psychiatrists. It's like, dude, shut up. I don't want to hear it. So I try never to bore people with anything like that. So what I do is I try to release it all on the golf course. I didn't have to knock nobody out in 5 years. That's good.
That's
good. You know what I mean? That's really good. You know, you got it. You know. But yeah, other than that, domesticated, offering discounts on midgets. You know, and
4 midgets.
4 midgets. That's what I said. Are you calling me a liar? No, but I really appreciate you guys coming down with this.
Yeah.
You know, that's awesome, dude. And you're a client, you know.
Yeah,
and,
I am.
And that's how we met. And this guy, I've known this mother since I was a kid.
Yes, he was a little bastard.
Yeah. Especially in Chobo.
Yes.
They let me in there now sometimes at Chobo.
Sometimes?
Yeah. I've been sober now 6 years. I haven't drank or nothing.
For you?
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
when Courtney died, rest in everyone keeps dying too, dude. Can we get a day where no one's dying? Rest in peace, Fawn. Rest in peace, Mark Ornati.
I didn't know she had passed.
Yeah, I didn't tell yesterday.
I only keep a Facebook account because I run our business
Yeah,
Facebook page, so I can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
I'm the
I never see you.
administrator.
Yeah, I never see you out there.
I don't use it. I just have it for that one reason.
Yeah.
But I still get like
The street info.
right.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't really read it.
Yeah.
But this morning, I had opened up my phone, and it was like something about Fawn Baxter
Yeah.
popped up, but it was with her name on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
My sister Rachel posted something. That's how I found it.
Okay. But no, I don't know if someone's running her account. Like, it was like posted from her
Oh,
account.
from her account? I haven't checked. I also know.
Because she was a friend of mine on Facebook way back in the day.
Yeah, I got to tattoo her last year, and that was just, I'm so glad we got that little bit of time because we were so close when we were younger, you know. And it's just crazy, you know. Corky Bencourt, that was like my brother. He was my brother. Just Mark Ornati went on to Minnesota, rest in peace. Senior, you know, rest in peace. Just Twiggy, you know, it's just crazy. Can we get a day without somebody passing away?
This year's been crazy, I would say, yeah.
I'm surprised I made it this long.
Yeah, you still look good. You still look great, dude. You got good DNA or something. You know.
Black don't cry.
Yeah, I'm
That's racist.
I'm glad to have my help too as well right now. You know.
What do you got? So what do you got for us today, Boozy?
Actually, I was going somewhere else completely.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, so football season is starting, right? We're gonna make this quick because I know he's gonna go through 9 holes.
Okay.
Just 9, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 18.
You guys are football fans, right?
No.
I am.
Nope.
You're not?
I used to be a huge one until they started that kneeling crap. Then I stopped watching it. But either way, that's all done and over with now. They don't do that either way. But I just think football is predetermined.
Yeah.
I really do.
So you think it's great?
Yep. Just like basketball, the NBA.
How do you read basketball?
Let me do a double, triple dribble.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
Wait,
I can run that thing to the
football?
basket. No double dribble there.
So
I'll watch college. I'll watch college football and I'll watch college basketball because those guys are actually trying. They want to make it to the big show. They're putting their heart and soul into it.
Okay, but I have to ask this question.
Go ahead.
How do you get that many people in a conspiracy?
No, it's not a conspiracy. It's just like, okay, sleight of hand. So now, you know what I mean? There's players, move this player here, trade this player there. You know, you're basically rigging the odds against it. You know what I mean? It can't be 100%.
Okay, so when you were a football fan,
yeah,
let's go back.
Yeah.
We're going to go back on the Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
Did you have a problem if your team traded someone? Did you blame your team
Or the manager?
or the organization?
Well,
So let's say your favorite player, your star quarterback, was on your team. He'd been there for 7, 8 years, whatever. Won some games, did his thing, and contract, and they go to another team. Do you blame? Who do you blame?
No, and I wouldn't even get upset. I'd be like, he must have fucked up. What a loser, you know?
Okay,
You
so
know?
you would stick with your team.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not a. Hey, who's that player number 60? 68. Who is that? Oh, he just made a good play down there. That number 68 made a good play. I'm not a name. I wasn't that much involved. I was just like, go Pet, go. You know.
Right.
But like I would know some players like Rodgers, Brett Favre. Let's see, Sterling Sharp, the 97 Packers, that was my squad. I really like Reggie White, Sterling Sharp, all them, and Brett Favre. But I didn't really pay attention to the draft. You know what I mean? Even
I don't either.
this year, the NFL draft's in Green Bay. That's going to be huge.
It is.
Yes, yeah, I'm hoping to rent our house out for $50K for the weekend. Everyone is. Everyone in Green Bay. Yeah, I mean, we're 3 minutes.
That much money.
Our house in Green Bay is 3 minutes away from Lambeau. Literally, you can see it out the window. And dude, a buddy of mine, who's buddy in Stanger. It's a Stanger. I don't know. Stanger, whatever. I can't say it. It's a town. It's a town over from Green Bay.
Okay.
It's like 30 minutes. Like they got Kakana. Yeah. There are people literally renting their houses out. He just rented his out for $40,000 in Stanger. 30 minutes away from Lambeau. Our house is 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away from Lambeau, and we will provide shuttling to and from the stadium. That's what a lot of people are doing. So, renting out the house for $40,000 for that weekend. Everyone's doing it. They're doing it. Imagine you have an extra 300,000 people in your town. They need a place to stay.
Right.
And we got.
And these are draft pickies.
Yeah. That's it's the biggest thing to ever hit Green Bay. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we're trying to sell the house up there, and the local locals must think that we don't know about the draft. And it's like, I might have been born, but it wasn't yesterday.
Right.
It sure wasn't in the barn. It was in my aunt's back of her automobile. You know what I mean? All right, there's my sister. Anyway, I'm not inbred, just half. So anyway, I'm just playing. They're not like.
Let's go back to the midgets.
Yeah.
That might say a little thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Just a little bit.
So like any offers we've had would be kind of like low ball,
Right.
It's like, first of all, let's get something straight. Why would I freaking take anything or even hear anything less than market value with the market the way it is right now? It ain't super hot, but it's okay. It wasn't like 5 years ago hot, but it's okay. It's still doing.
Knowing that you're going to get a windfall.
Yeah, and not only that, but then it's like, dude, like, you don't think that we don't know about the draft? Are you kidding me? And
Right.
I bring it up to them, they just get quiet. They're like,
Oh shit.
great, yeah. And then, not only that, Green Bay, let me tell you about something about that city. Don't even dare try to like do anything to your house. Take a board off of the railing to fix it or sand it down. Oh, building inspector, beep, pulls right up on you. That quick. Oh, they have lawn inspectors. Has to be above 8 inches. Dude, I don't know how they don't get fucked up, dude. Because I'm like sitting there, okay, so first of all, the lawn inspector guy comes.
Yep.
And then what happened was the guy across the street, he gave us a low ball offer, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Twat back across the street there, homies. And so then all of a sudden, I come to find out he's a contractor guy. You know what I mean? So literally the next day, we're getting phone calls down here at our other house, and they're saying that our lawn's too long up there in Green Bay. We got some exceeding little hedges coming out towards the sidewalk that need to be trimmed, and it's like that one movie on How High or what was it with Method Man and Red Man?
Yeah.
Where the cop on the bicycle, he's like, I'm here for the shrooms, I'm here for the weed. Yeah, we look for that stuff too. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? You guys bike.
Right.
You know, it's like those guys.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy, dude. So then all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? All right, I'll just get down there and mow the lawn, trim these hedges, whatever. So then I'm down there and I'm waiting. I go to leave, and there's a one-way. We live on a one-way street. Well, then, our house is on one. We don't live there. But anyway, so I see this little gray vehicle with a sticker on the side of it do a backup reverse on a one-way street where there's children playing and shit. Not safe, you know. And I'm like, well, why is he doing that? So I go around the block, you know. And I pull up, and it's a building inspector. I'm like, what's up? Can I help you? Well, that night before, I took 2 boards off our front steps to recondition them. I wanted to sand them down and put new stain on the clear coat. And he's like, yeah, I was just driving by, and I noticed that there was some construction going on here. I'm like, no construction. Reconditioning of 2 boards, yes. And then he looks at it, and he's like, well, I've already deemed this unsafe. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? I said, the boards are in the back. I'm sanding this down. He's like, no, you got to buy a building permit, and you have to have a licensed contractor do this work.
What the fuck?
I swear to God, dude. And I said, you know what, dude? Get the fuck out of here right now. Get off this property right fucking now. And then he's like, well, you can't tell me that. The owner lives in Madison. And I said, dude, now you're really looking for it, dude. I'm like, where's this owner live? He's like, Madison. Some girl from Madison owns it. And I'm like, dude, get the fuck off my property right now, dude. You better double check your shit, dude. I'm dead serious, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Well, then all of a sudden, he scattered along, you know. And yeah, dude, that's crazy. Now we got to get just to put 2 boards, and if you put 2 boards back on without getting a building permit and a contractor to do it, they make it to where you can't sell your house.
Really?
Yeah.
What? It sounds like Russia over.
Dude, it is. Well, no, it's. I guess it's a very liberal area, and I don't know.
I don't think it has anything to live with.
I don't know what it is.
I don't think it has anything to live with.
I don't know. Dude, all I know
It almost sounds like you're in a crazy HOA.
Well, whatever an HOA is, dude, what's that?
Homeowners Association.
No, dude. Literally, it's like, dude, it's a racket. It's a money racketeering. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Dude. It's all they want. They want money.
I don't think liberals are crazy now.
Well, I just heard the mayor's a liberal. That's all that's what this guy down the street, because he was doing the same thing. I'm like, yo, I roll up on him, right? And I'm like, yo, bro, you a contractor? And he's like, who's asking? And I'm like,
good neighbor.
I'm like, hey, man, I don't want any problems here. I'm not one of the building inspector
Did
guys.
we move from Green Bay to Jersey?
New York, yeah.
Okay.
No, because the guy actually had a New York accent. That's why it made me think.
Okay. All right. I was like, did we move to New Jersey?
I did. That guy is pretty funny. Anyway, so he's like, no, I actually own this place. And I'm like, oh, sorry. I didn't know you couldn't touch it.
Yeah.
That's fancy. Like jellyfish that light up. You know? Anyway, so cool. So yeah, so then the next thing you know, he's like, no, I own this place, but I rent it out. I'm like, you didn't have to get the building permit? He's like, fuck that. He's like, the mayor here is really a liberal. Fuck him. But in a New York accent, he'd be like, forget about it.
Forget about it.
So then I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's stick it to the man. You know, I wanted to go put those 2 boards on.
Hell yeah, bro.
I wanted to go put the 2 boards on. My wife's like, don't do it. They can fuck everything up, and we're being lost because his contract neighbor, dude.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to Tanya Harding that motherfucker. Anyway, nobody saw nothing.
Forget about it.
Anyway, my view on sports is like, dude, I'm glad they exist. It's entertaining. You know what I mean? But I like college sports. I do like college sports. I haven't watched them in many years just because I got too much other stuff going on. But dude, college kids and the way they do sports, I like to watch that. It's more fast paced, more appropriate. There ain't triple, double dribble, quadruple, triple. You know what I'm saying? No dribbling, dribble. And then it's like, oh my God, he just took the ball and ran and dunked it on the whole court. You know, and it's like I've seen it. God, what's his name? James Lebronski. I've seen that man take 6 steps and dunk it, and not one call was made. I'm like, you might as well just jumped over like Space Jam on dude's back and went, triple him. Perfectly legal.
You're showing your age. Space Jam.
Yeah, Space Jam. Yeah, I love Space Jam. Everyone remembers that movie,
So,
even though I'm only a strappy 24-year-old man.
Yes.
So what's with sports then they bring it up?
Well, no. It was about loyalty.
Oh.
People get crazy loyal
Oh yeah.
about their team.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, like, we all live life, right? And shit changes.
Yep.
All the time, right? Like, like, we all have brothers and sisters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Some blood, some not.
So, fair enough.
Some is their wife.
Hey, that's my sister.
Okay. That is a little further down south.
Back up, Uncle General. You had her last week.
Right. That's a little further down south than I wanted to go.
Yeah.
But where I'm going with this is that you ever have, like, your brother and sister, like, they make you become friends with somebody, friends with them, in a relationship with them. And you become friends, right?
Right.
And then they break up with you, right?
Then your sister wants you?
No. They want you to stop being cordial with the person because they broke up.
That's because your sister wants you. I've been in that situation. Come on, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
With your brother?
Well, it was weird times back then. My brother moved to Texas right after that. Steers equipment. No, it's fine.
I want to guess Alabama, but okay.
From Texas, where everything's bigger.
That's a good time.
I'm going to Texas in a couple of weeks.
It's a great state. You can do 90 miles an hour on the interstate.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can speed. I was doing 110 in a rental.
Hell yeah.
Passing
I
cops.
think legally it's 75.
No, legally it's 90 for real. No, that's a fact, dude. The reason behind that is because Texas is so big. If you did 75, it would take forever to cross that state.
It would.
So no, rental car, speed limit's 90. I was doing book 10. I pulled, and everyone has a gun. I couldn't believe it. So I went to go see my brother at the prison he was at. Right. This was about 12 years ago, 13 years ago. I haven't talked to him much since. Anyway, so I go and I'm doing 110 to the prison, and I'm wearing all white, dude, looking fresh to death, dude. I got a freaking brand new white beater, brand new white Hanes tee, brand new white shorts, brand new Air Force Ones, dookie fresh. And I come pulling up, just bumping in the fucking Nissan Altima rental. Like, what's up? And then this girl approaches, she's like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here to see Dave Burns. That's my brother. I'm on the visitor sheet." And she's like, "Not today. You're not gonna see him. Not wearing that." And I'm like, "What? This is Prada, baby." No, it was actually Hanes. And I look at her. I'm like, "Well, what's wrong with that?" She's like, "Look over there." And there was a chain gang. I actually had him on the chain working. Chain gang.
With a white t-shirt.
Yup, all white. He's like, I can't have that in my prison. I'm like, "What do you mean your prison?" She's like, "I own it. My family owns it. It was a privatized prison."
Yes,
And dude, yeah. So she's like, "So as the owner of this establishment, I cannot let you in here, sir. I'm sorry." I'm like, "Man, I just flew. I don't know how many miles, like 2,000 or something, or however many miles it was. I'm like, I'm not." I just drove with rental car 4 more hours to get here. And I'm like, dude, I swear to God, I'm not going to escape. No one's escaping. Can you just let me see my brother? I haven't seen him like, I don't know, 10 years or something like that. I said, if you let me in tomorrow, I'll wear all black. I promise you. Because I said, I'm on the visiting sheet for the next 4 days because I get to see him every day. And she's like, then she turned really nice. She's like, all right, so you can go in today. Make an exception, but dude, she had a cowboy hat on and a big old shooter on her side. I'm like, anyone trying to escape, you're gonna get blown away by that freaking Desert Eagle you got on your hip there. Like, dude, all gold plated and shit. But then I think she like, And every day I'd come there, she was all dialed up more and more every day. She's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "What's up with the accent? You know, where'd you go?" Come to find out she was from Wisconsin. Now I'm just playing.
Sure wasn't your sister?
I'm not for sure. She kind of resembled her. I don't know. Maybe a distant cousin.
Jesus
Yeah, my sister. Anyway. Back up, Uncle Jethro. You had her last week.
We ain't even kill.
Well,
Oh, did you know that there's a story on inbreds up there? It's on YouTube.
I thought it was in
About
Adams County.
Yeah, it was an
Where
inbred
at?
family. It's called
Here?
it's called inbred family. The something. They're called the something.
Whitakers?
The Whitakers. You
Oh.
seen this? I read it in the magazine.
I researched 24/7.
Dude, okay, so I was
saw
reading
it.
the magazine at the
you
dentist's
research
office.
inbred families 24/7.
Dude,
I researched everything.
Oh, okay.
And then it
was
comes
just-
up on my
just to
home
clarify.
feed, and I'm like, okay, let me check it
How
out.
much do you know about journalism? Not just like, well, let me tell you, you gotta have a cylinder tube the size of 3 inches wide.
Well, dude, let's hear
diameter.
about this crazy thing.
Yep. No, so the Whitaker, the inbred family, just real quick, that was crazy. I was at the dentist's office and I was reading a magazine. I forget what it was. Maybe it was Time. I don't know. I doubt it. National Geographic or something. But anyway, I'm on the back of it and there's this family and they look like this.
Yep.
There's a big picture of them, you know? And it said, watch the newest episode, YouTube, The Whitakers, inbred family, dude. And it's crazy. They speak their own language. They like bark and shit. I'm insane.
All it is just vowels and sounds. Just even like
That's what we used to do.
sounds.
We
That's
used to
here
do.
in
I
Wisconsin.
used to
No, that's Adams Friendship, Wisconsin.
Oh,
But it is here in Wisconsin.
No, yeah, that's Adams Friendship, I think.
I don't think I've seen them. I saw something
I don't know. Maybe they're
about
down
somebody from
south.
down south.
Yeah, I think they're from down south. But
Right.
There's a lot of
It was like a
families like that in
Netflix
Adams
or something.
Friendship.
It was on Netflix or something. And
Oh, yeah,
they
it's just nuts.
And
had
Adams?
this
Oh,
whole
yeah.
compound.
Especially the Whitaker
And
family tree that
nobody-
goes out and then goes back in.
So it's
Yep.
like
Yep.
outside of the family.
My sister, cousin, my sister, my
And
sister,
then-
my sister.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Nobody's outside the family. They have like 7 ounces on like.
And that's the way it should be, you know? No, I mean,
Actually,
that's
no.
right.
No. We run along with your little thing.
No, I'm totally against it reading. Don't do it at home. It's awesome.
That's
Anyway,
where you
not
do
just
it.
No, I know.
That's where you do it. And the inbreeding goes with at home.
Or at
So do it at home.
yeah.
That's where we're going.
That's where it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I haven't watched TV in a long time, but I wouldn't mind checking out the Whitaker family. You know what I mean? See what they're all about. You know, maybe they're onto something more than we know. You know, and that's that next level shit. We call that. You know, because that's the way they talk, dude. Like seriously, they talk like they make doggy noises and shit. That's how they do it. So yeah. So yeah, and I read the article that they bark and they hiss and shit. You know, I don't know, but I can only imagine.
And
It's
how like a wolf.
Yep. Something like that.
That's crazy.
I just use my imagination when I see these because I saw the picture of them. They look awesome.
The hills have eyes.
Yeah, no, for real. Wrong Turn, motherfucker. You know, for real. You ever seen the movie Wrong Turn? That's what they look
I
like.
have not seen that movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I like how I went from football to this.
I don't
Hey.
know how that.
The Whitakers are pretty wild.
That's
It's an
how-
interesting topic.
You can't get it with me, man. You know, that's how it is. A curveball, wild card. You know, you just got wild carded. But,
That's actually.
but hey, I do have to get going.
Do you?
All right,
I gotta
so
run.
then.
I gotta run.
You got
Sign up.
anything? You got anything?
No, don't sign up.
I had a great time today. Dude, it was awesome.
Well,
That's the
anything-
Men in Black dog right there.
Yes. Fuck.
Come to find out, it actually can turn into an alien talk and smoke cigarettes and play cards. Come on, quit playing with my paw, damn it. Just get me a meatloaf. Hurry up. Oh, I'm getting freaking tired in here. Can somebody turn the damn AC off? Hurry up. What's wrong with these people? Look at this. Oh, yeah, keep throwing me. I'm going to shit right on you. Keep throwing me. I'm not your puppet. See, you want it too. Everybody does. That's what I can do. That's what I see. And now you get it. Now you get it. But the talk, walk, and everything else, dude. That thing can't talk and walk. They can walk.
It's our secret. We won't
I
talk
feel
about
dirty.
it. It's our secret.
But no, if dogs had a voice, get off of me. Your breath smells like 8 cans of shock shit. Hurry up. Yeah. Somebody give me a light. Somebody give me a light.
Well, I mean, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
I think. What do you got to say? Any last words, though?
Basically, just as we can see, just live every day like you love it. Enjoy life, you know what I mean? And don't ever be afraid to try something new. And I also want to say thanks for having me. It was awesome. I had a great
Thanks
time.
for having us.
Yeah.
Yep.
I look forward to coming back down here.
You know what I look forward to?
What?
A whole tray full of turkey sandwiches, a whole thing full of shrimp, because you guys didn't eat none. You know?
I had a sandwich.
No, yeah, you did.
No shrimp.
I had shrimp.
Yeah, but no, you guys can help yourself more than one.
Well,
Help me eat it.
well, it was another good episode at Actual Factual. Y'all have a good night now.
Factual.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
It is
It's always
so
a
nice
pleasure.
to see
Oh,
you,
yeah.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Good job.
want some of that?
Yep.
Want some of that?
I think you have
What's
to
that?
get this off for
My boss?
Yep.